going to start with Kash Bademjan. We're going to take 2 eggplants, slice them, and then cut them in half, and then cut them into these types of pieces, and add a lot of salt. If you add a lot of salt, it's okay. We're just going to rinse that off later. You want them to sweat, and then we'll have them sit in here for 60 minutes. The next big piece, Kash Bademjan, we're going to have 1 whole onion, which we chopped and sliced pretty finely. And we add in 2 tablespoons of oil, use whichever you like, and cook on medium for 30 minutes. Next, we're going to put a pinch of saffron in a spice bag into 3/4 cup boiling water. Once this is boiling, we will set aside. About halfway through cooking the onions, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of mint and 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric, and 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. And we're going to add another 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now we're going to rinse and fry this eggplant. Set aside the mix into a smaller pan. Now we're going to flash fry the eggplant with about 2 tablespoons of oil. Now we're going to put on a crack of salt and a crack of pepper. Now that you've cooked down the eggplant, turn down to medium and add everything back in, including the saffron broth. Now we added everything back together, and I also added 2 more tablespoons of oil. You can cook this for another 20-30 minutes on low, and then at the end we add Greek yogurt. For the hummus, we had dried garbanzo beans, which we soaked overnight, and then I turned it up to a boil and cleaned off the foam. And I've had it simmering for just about an hour, and now we're going to drain this, put it in our food processor where we have cumin, salt, tahini, and check the ingredients below for the exact amount. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic powder just for additional seasoning, as well as olive oil. And note, depending on how soft your chickpeas were, you may need to blend this for a while. Just keep tasting it, keep testing it. Now we have our hummus, and we'll add some paprika before we serve. Now we're going to get started on our kebab. We're going to grate an onion, and once it's grated, we are going to press out a lot of the moisture, the liquid, and put that into a separate bowl. Alright, we're making the basting solution for the kebabs. I just had boiling water in here with saffron, and then I strained out the water into a mix of ingredients which are in the description below. We're just going to clean this out and then put these back in. That's onion juice, we'll have some lime juice, and then we'll have some butter. Now we're going to put some lime juice in to the rest of this mix and cook it until it's pretty solid. The basting sauce is ready. And now we have pressed out our onion, and we'll add in our beef. These are 2 onions pressed out with a towel. We're going to put eggs and 4 pounds of beef together in this bowl and knead for 10 minutes. Now we're doing 4 teaspoons of salt, added 2 teaspoons of black pepper. So now we got the charcoal lit. Brutal day here. Snowing on New Year's. Got a large stack of charcoal going. This will probably take 10-15 minutes, and then we'll pour it down in here, another 15 minutes. Perfect. Looking good. A little char on each side. We're gonna add tomato too. Have to do those other 2 sticks. Dang, it looks good. I say this is good grilling weather. If you're from the Midwest. Alright, we're going to make pita. We're going to put in a packet of instant yeast as well as sugar and water to start. Make sure the water is just about 100 degrees. Let's make sure the yeast gets fully mixed in. Now that our yeast is bubbling, we'll add our flour as well as a little bit of milk. Now we're going to mix this all together and then let it sit out for about 3 hours.